Welcome back or welcome to Michigan Grown Outdoors. So I want to do a real quick review of the Sitka Fanatic Pack. There's a lot of info out there that's already available on YouTube videos and stuff like that, but I think I got a couple points about this pack that people haven't really mentioned or talked about that I haven't seen. To start things off, they have their barber fleece. I think that's what it's called, all the way around the pack. They have a jacket and pants that go with that. They have their deburr or whatever material down here on the bottom and on the straps. Parts of the sides here where they got Fanatic stitched in here, they got on the side of that pouch. They got a little bit here, a little bit on their straps that go across the front. That's where they got that stuff. All their straps on here, there's no buckles, there's no clips or anything like that. They utilize these tabs that go through like molly loops and they secure on themselves. On the straps that go across the bag, they have these white triangles that you can light up with a flashlight, glow in the dark. But they come in and they connect like that. There is a molly loops that go down the center. I like this to be able to run this strap through there, so I could put two, like say I have like a jacket and pants I'm carrying in when it's cold, but I got a long walk and I don't want to sweat, right? So I can throw them in there and do my walk-in to my preset stand, or if my stand's on the back, I can attach this to the stand. I can even attach it with the strap up here, which I'll get to in a minute. But I can get to my stand and then take them out one at a time. Say I want to do my pants first, right? I undo this, right? I still got tension in here. Undo the bottom, take the pants out, put them back together, and the garments on this side stayed tight and didn't open up with that flap. So I like that idea that you're able to do that. They also designed this to be able to carry your bow. For that, I would remove it from here and just go straight across and put your bow in there. I think that's the only way you're gonna be able to do it unless you're trying to weave it, but that's not needed. And then they have this to secure your bow, is how this is advertised. So this wraps around your bow. Again, tucks in, cinches down, and you can pull this to cinch your bow into your bag so it's nice and solid in there. What I think you could use this for, you could use this to attach your pack to the stand itself that you're using. You can also use this to wrap it around a tree and cinch it down. This strap does go fairly long. It's not going to go on the biggest trees you might hang in, but it'll go into the majority of them. So I'm just going to pull that out, throw it in here just to show you. I mean, that's a pretty good sized tree for mobile hunting. If you're in a larger tree, you could just take a strand of paracord, wrap it in here, make a loop, put a knot on the end, feed this through the knot, and pull it tight, and it'll still, and you can cinch it down, it'll still stay in there with a loop of paracord that'll be able to extend. So it's very versatile like that. Let's see, get about half. And then what I do for stowing this, I just put it in half because it's nice and short. Fold it a couple times and then just tuck it in. Now it's out of the way. This plastic is not covered though, right here. It's the only pieces of plastic that's potentially exposed, but you can tuck that away and it's done. The other piece of plastic that's potentially there to make noise is here on your chest, where it feeds through, again, with these same little molly designs where they attach to each other. They go on both sides. You can remove them, the strap completely from both sides or one or the other. So that's kind of nice if you're left-handed or right-handed and you're like, well, I don't like the way this is set up. Well, you can put it on here, cinch and pull to the right, or you can remove it, flip it over, and then you can cinch and pull with your left hand. So really cool feature there. One feature I don't really care about is on these pouches. There's a feed through on both sides here. And they have these so you can put your rattling horns in here and have them tucked onto the side of the bag. But I mean, I just usually wrap mine together and stick them in a pouch or something, or just stick them into the body of the bag, and that's good to go for me. But they are there. There's two pouches on this side, one pouch on the other. These pouches are about a hand's depth over here. More than that, it goes a little bit deeper like that. There is also a side pocket here where Fanatic is stitched. There is a little bit of a pocket there where if you got like a shooting stick or something, you could just slide it in there on the side. You have 3 depth options for how tight you want this lid. And it's like that on the other smaller 2 pouches as well. It has 3 adjustments for that pouch. For the main compartment, you do have 3 zippers on this pack. The first one is here on top. You can access this whole top flap on top here. And then inside the pack, again, with these straps, right? So nice and quiet. There's no zipper to open this. There is a cinch strap right here. There is like a little darker silver thing. You push it, allows you to open it up. And now you have access in here. You got another loop to hang. You have 2 zippers that run vertical in here. This way, and zip closed. You do have a back pouch here. People talk about laptop. I'm hunting, right? You can put a water bladder in here. Run a water bladder if you're worried about hydration. You don't have to do water bottles, but you can put a bladder in here. And they actually have it already stitched out right there for you to run your hose through and up to the front of your body. Or you can run it wherever you're at. If you're in the stand, you have it in the tree, put it on your side, grab it, you can drink, right? I've done that before with other packs. Let's see, so they have that. They have the 2 side pouches. They have one that goes about that deep. You can see on my forearm. And this one is shallower. The higher one on the outside is a shallow pocket. This one inside is deeper. And it's the same thing on the other side, a shallower one that's up high and a deeper pocket that's on the inside of it. And they do that so you're not just putting stuff on like this, that you can actually stagger them or have something heavier down here in the bottom with something tall, thinner, and then have something bunched up there. But there is no main zipper here, right? It's just a flap that goes over and a flap that goes back. Silent. They were wanting silence in here. Even their zippers, I mean, they're great zippers. If you go nice and easy with these, they're really not that loud. Not sure if you picked that up or not, but here's the top one here. And all their zippers, they're like 2-tone colored. That's like a light tan and a darker brown or green almost. But they have those zippers that go across left and right, top to bottom. Those 3 zippers, right? So that's the biggest walkthrough of this pack that I've seen. I haven't really seen anyone talk about this drawstring. There's not too much info about these side pockets. I feel like they could do without. But all in all, super quiet design. I mean, it's not gonna make that much noise, and everyone knows fleece is a great material, especially for outerwear, for bow season, early season, where you're trying to get those deer in nice and close. You don't wanna rub against your pack on accident and potentially spook something away. So good luck to you. Hopefully this was good information. Let me know if I went too fast or if there's some other feature you'd like to see about this pack. But that basically covers all of it. You can cinch these down, loosen them up. These plastic buckles on here, they do have coverings. Right here stitched in, it's that D-Berk material. They do stretch over, and they do stretch over here on the shoulder straps of the pack as well. So just a real cool feature, very well thought out bag. And for the money and for the quietness, it's definitely worth it for me. You can rag about Sitka's prices and be haters about Sitka, but they do make really good equipment, really good gear, and stuff with hunters in mind. So that's the reason why I bought this, and that's why I'm running it this year. Good luck to you.